Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jones looking to throw right away. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing Jones. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. And turnover.
You really thought I was going to let you do that again in that same formation? Huh? You don't think I got audible?
I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw around pretty well. That interception
You're
early,
gonna quit.
they may rethink.
Anybody that's afraid to talk, they quitters. Alright, quick boy.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert to the 43, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. Caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, then this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after. Heavy rush, and down he goes. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Tua. And it will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And we're seeing this almost try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
He dropped that.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now Jones, flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
That's a nice nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now Jones on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Looking to throw. Jones. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be stopped right there at the 21. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Here's a diving catch right side. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. To throw on 3rd down. Jones.
Give me that shit, you bitch.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Give me that shit, bitch.
Dolphins are going to have it here as they
Fucked up.
at their own 7.
You fucked
Felt
up.
like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
We're gonna break the tackle.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A quick slant to Hill.
It's done. It's done. That's all he needs.
Tyreek Hill. He's to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 91 yards. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
There's a little bit of a video game call. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach it. Do you do it with a little humor? Maybe break the ice a little bit like I did here. That you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be smart with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Jones now throwing on first down. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Got it, Stevenson. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jones, right side open is Gesicki, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. Here's Stevenson, and they get to it quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A short gain of just over 2 yards seconds as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
There's Jones, looking to throw on second down. The Dolphins do receive Stevenson, and the Patriots are going to go first and goal. As the tackle made at the 40-yard line. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes a return for a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because, you know, they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Fucked up.
Defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Steps away to his left. Jones hit and the ball's out. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot. That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here comes Berrios. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I think a lot of time when you see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. That is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Look at this. Oh my God, and this nigga's wide open, man.
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That'll be caught by Parker. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 35 yards. And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. Down the right sideline, Tyreek Hill, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That'll be complete to Stevenson. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. Touchdown. Devontae Parker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Once again, it's Mostert. And some room to roam now. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert. 43 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. A first down carry by Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. On the handoff, Stevenson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Good job, good job.
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here comes 2nd down. Off the play fake, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Now Jones. That one complete to Parker. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. To throw is Jones. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Flushed out right. Completes it to Douglas. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Now a handoff. Stevenson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Here comes second down at 5. Jones. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tua. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. From 49 yards away, he nailed it. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.